Hi, I'm Austin, and I'm a music student in Victoria, and I'm hoping to become a music teacher. I've been studying music since I was very little, starting with piano, but I'm studying voice in university. I came out when I was in 11th grade, starting with just very close friends, and secretly dating. But my parents found out when they read my texts, and it was a text from my boyfriend saying that he loved me. Yeah, they weren't very okay with that. My family's pretty religious, and it's very important to them, and I respect that, but I just felt like I needed a different environment if I wanted to be who I am. That led to several awkward sit-downs, and eventually I had to move out. My advice to people in a similar situation would be, don't be afraid of your parents, because either way you're going to move out anyway. It's honestly, they're not always going to be there for you, and you never know how they're going to react. Personally, I had a lot of guilt about it. It caused me to have severe depression for several years. What helped me a lot was telling people. I found that by keeping it in, it only made it worse. But once I started disclosing my personal secrets to close friends, then they were able to help a lot. I moved out to live with my boyfriend, and then we broke up like a month later. So I was stuck there for the summer until I was able to go to university. So that was a very awkward summer, especially when he started bringing someone else home. Yeah, situations like that really suck. But there was nothing that I could have done about it. So going to university was great because it was a way for me to start over with my life, like new friends, new environment, new city altogether. So I could basically be myself, recreate myself as I want myself to be. I'm not quite sure where I stand with religion. Growing up with it is really reinforced. Personally, I do feel that connection, but I still don't know what to think about it. I wish that I could be more spiritual, but I haven't had much success with that. I know that my parents will never come around, and I'm not sure that I want them to, because I don't want them to be hypocrites, because I believe that's the worst kind of person. They are assured in what they believe, and I completely respect that. They love their religion, and I feel happy knowing that they're happy following what they love. I actually saw them recently when I went back home for the holidays. I was staying with some friends, but I checked up on them to pick up some of my stuff. And I really miss them, but it was just nice to see them. It wasn't much of a visit, but it was enough. I wish that I could have the relationship that most people have with their parents, but I have my own family. It consists of very close friends that do love me and look after me, and I'm okay with that. I once dated a guy who was very, very deep in the closet, as was I at the time, but he wanted to have sex with women at the same time to cover up that fact. And he wanted to lose his girl virginity. I wasn't sure what to feel about that because he told me that he only had feelings for me and that none of it would matter. He was being manipulative. You should never, never let your partner do that to you. It really made me feel like shit, thinking that I wasn't enough for him, that I wasn't good enough for him to just be with, that he needed to have other people on the side. Yeah, that was a long and strange relationship. I don't even know whether to call it a relationship or not. Right now I'm just focusing on my university studies. It's actually a lot more work than people think, being a music student. In the meantime, I'll just work my ass off getting money to pay for the university. And advice to other people is that, this is cliche, but it does get better. Once you move out, it's a completely different life. You just forget about everything that's happened before, and you just start over. Honestly, high school is nothing. Nothing happens in high school, but after high school, it's just, you get to start your life as you want it. For people that are still at home and still suffering through high school, just make yourself comfortable, because you have 5 years of high school and you don't want to be locked in the closet that whole time. That's what I was, and I was so depressed, and it's awful. Just start off slow, tell a few people, see how they take it, and you'll automatically feel better. Just letting a little bit off your shoulders. And then soon you'll be ready enough to tell more people, and maybe even your family. And you just feel so much better after, and you don't feel like you have to sneak around, you don't have any secrets, you don't have a secret life that you're trying to hide at the same time as you're living your other life. It just creates so much unnecessary stress, and high school is stressful enough. Just be brave, be yourself, and it gets better.